It's KBKW's Coffee Talk on FM 94.7 and AM 1450, and it's Wednesday, and that means it's time for the Insider Report with Everett Hughes. Good morning, Everett.
And it's still Wednesday, and I'm here.
Yes, that's good. Now, usually after the taxes are filed and everything, you go searching for, or you find out who has tax liens.
Ah, yes, we do.
Now, have you done that yet?
We do it every year.
Already you've done it?
Well, it's that day off I allegedly had last week.
Oh, yes.
And I think I might have referred to that last week.
Yes,
that I
you
had
did.
A day off, but it wasn't a day off because we went out to 3 counties and picked them up. And it was amazing, Doug.
Now, why is it amazing? You mean there's so many more?
Well, no. This year we picked up from Pacific County, Grace Harbor County, and Mason County. And Grace Harbor County always has the most.
Mm-hmm.
But we only picked up 272.
Now, that seems like a lot, but that's not?
It does seem like a lot, but it's not. Because the year before, we picked up 319.
Oh, okay.
And I was really surprised last year that we only picked up 319.
Really?
Because the year before, we had picked up 480.
Seems to me that you and I had talked about this. I can't remember if we talked on the air or off the air, that there was a decline, and because they knew that there was no money there.
Well, yes. Now, we have mentioned it a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
But now, 2 years ago, 480. And what's interesting is the year before that, it had only been 276. So it was that huge jump and then a huge decrease. And the year before that, there had been 284 federal tax liens picked up in that little after-tax season venture that I do. So to me, it's a little amazing. I think the thing that was interesting to me when we did it in 2011 for the year 2010, because I always call in and say, I want all the federal tax liens from May 1st until today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm always calling them on the last filing day of the year. And 2 of them, they remember me. One, Don from Grace Harbor Auditor's Office recording, said, well, you know, I've been waiting for you to call.
It's tradition.
It is. Well, it is a tradition.
Yeah.
And so the mailing's already been sent, but only 272. But this, 272, it's the lowest number of federal tax liens in the last 5 years.
Now, it seems, isn't part of this because they don't have so many liens, even though you think there'd be more out there, because they know that their money doesn't exist? They can't get the money?
You know what? Now we're speculating on this,
Uh-huh.
but Doug, I think you're right.
Really?
I do. I think you're right. There's no. I think they've just raised the queue on filing the lien. I mean, you know, maybe they're not filing them until it's over 25, 30 grand. I don't know, but someone could probably tell me. But I'm just been amazed at the drop. I mean, I was amazed that it went all the way up to 480. But that was the year after they had added 4,600 new revenue officers.
Mm-hmm. That's because they needed money because of the crash.
Well, they were just going after it because they know the money's out there.
But they found out it's not all the money they thought was out there is out there because too many people are broke.
Well, Doug, here's what's happening. I'm having offer and compromises accepted now again because they know they're not going to collect it anyway.
Okay.
I'm having certain accounts that I'm working declared uncollectible, and so they're dropping. I mean, they 56 it. That's their code. It's uncollectible or stop working in the case because the amount of money and income this one couple had wasn't even enough to support an installment agreement.
Wow. So we're going to have to wrap it up. But if you want more information, you can call Everett at 533-4131 or go to the website.
EverettHughes.com, and if the IRS is at your door, you know who to call.